the Assistant Superintendent for Student Services for the School District of Waukesha. As part of this role, I oversee all special education services in the school district. School District of Waukesha is the 7th largest school district in the state of Wisconsin. For the current 24-25 school year, we have an operating budget of around $200 million. Total federal funds as a percent of the district's revenue limit is approximately 4.3% and equates to about $8.6 million. The approximate breakdown of that $8.6 million has nearly $2.8 million allocated to food service, reimbursement through federal government lunch program, $3.15 million allocated for our title grants, which I'll get into in a little bit, and $2.65 million allocated for special education services. Additionally, in Wisconsin, our school districts rely on Medicaid reimbursements to help cover the cost of providing services to students with disabilities. These services might include speech therapy, occupational therapy, or nursing services outlined in the student's Individualized Education Program, or IEP. Once a student qualifies for special education services, if specific services they receive do qualify for reimbursement through Medicaid, IEP case managers would provide parents with the proper reimbursement paperwork, and the parents have to sign off on that paperwork for us to procure reimbursement. These reimbursements don't cover the full cost of the services that are provided, but our district fronts the cost of that service delivery and then documents them meticulously and then seeks that reimbursement. The reimbursement budget we allocated for this school year was around $450,000 to be reimbursed through Medicaid. We anticipate getting that. The title grants that I mentioned come from the federal government, and the most used or heard of are Titles I, Title II, Title III, and Title IV. Some of the information on those. Title I provides financial assistance to schools with high numbers or high percentages of children from low-income families. For students with disabilities, Title I helps fund intervention programs, classroom aids, and targeted instruction. Title II focuses on preparing, training, and recruiting high-quality teachers and leaders to teach in an environment that includes students with disabilities and low-income homes, coming from low-income homes. Title III provides support for English language learners and immigrant students. Some students are both English language learners and have disabilities as well. Title III funds help us offer interventions and language support services. And Title IV promotes safe and healthy schools and the effective use of technology. For students with disabilities, that might mean adaptive technology, mental health supports, or inclusive extracurricular programs. Of course, if these funding sources are reduced or eliminated, it would have an impact on our district, and we advocate that we continue to receive these funds as we have. With enrollment declining consistently over the past 20 years, we have faced, as a school district, multi-million-dollar budget shortfalls annually, as our funding is based from the state on student enrollment. We have adjusted those shortfalls while continuing to provide high-quality services to our students. It's very important to us. And we would do the same and focus on what we have to do to move forward if any funding is cut or eliminated. Of course, that funding is critical for those services. In closing, I just want to also advocate, as I have this platform, and to make you aware that we want the state of Wisconsin legislature to increase funding for students who receive special education services. Currently, the state of Wisconsin reimburses us as a school district from state funds about 30% for all the services that we provide for students who have an IEP or qualify for special education services. Any increase in that percentage reimbursement would help us to support the multitude of services our students qualify for, and we are not alone as a school district in our stance and have advocated for this reimbursement to be higher to our state legislators and ask any and all of you to do the same to support our students who receive special education services. Thank you. If any of you would have any questions after the speakers on anything from the school district, I will be around to answer those. And next, I want to bring up Mary Haas, who will be the next speaker.